Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is Sunday afternoon and look where I'm at. I'm in the backyard. It's a beautiful day, another beautiful day. Yesterday actually was kind of warm. It got up to like 80 degrees pretty much. And today it's like 70 degrees, so it's perfect out right now. Chipmunks chasing each other. So I came out to do a project that I started before I broke my arm. And I really wanted to get it done because it has to do with birding, and I want to start getting the bird cams out again. So I'm going to show you what I did. So yeah, and then maybe we'll just take a walk in the backyard, but you can see the whole backyard from here. There it is. All right, so let me show you what I'm doing here. The bees are, there's a bee already hovering there. All right, so let's turn you around. Okay, so first, before I show you, we're just gonna take a walk to my first bird feeding station back here, and as you can see, it's still tore apart. Okay, so we have here my first bird feeding station with the 4x4 that goes in the ground, and I had up there crossbars, wood pieces that made a crossbar, and I had hanging hooks off the four sides, and I had feeders there, and I had a platform up there. Well, this is actually too low, and the baffle was definitely too low. Not too low for the squirrels, because the squirrels were never able to get around that baffle, but we get a lot of deer, and sometimes we get a lot of big deer. And when they get on their hinds, they pretty much almost demolished this baffle, and they tore apart the whole top of the feeding station up here. Yeah, they just knocked it all down, ate all the food. So I have to make it higher. Now we do have additional 4x4 pieces from the trailer, no, not from the trailer, from the ramp in the mudroom. So I might cut a piece off of that and attach it to the top of this with plates. I did order some plates, and make the feeding station higher, and that way I can put the baffle higher. And I was sent another baffle from my Amazon wish list. This was a few months ago, and I think I mentioned it, but I never showed it to you. I don't think I ever showed it to you. I don't remember, but there was no card in it or anything, no paper saying who it was from. So if you're the one that sent me that baffle, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I could either make that a 4x4 baffle or for a pole. So we'll see what I do with this. I don't know if I'm going to get to this before winter. Yeah, Glenn's a little worried about me coming out to do projects. When I told him I was coming outside to finish my bird feeding station that I started before I broke my arm, he gave me the look. So yeah, this was my first one, and this piece right here basically was to hook my camera mount to, and then I could ring it up and put it up there. So I still want to work with this one because I did dig it in 2 feet into the ground, so it's pretty stable. So I just need to make that one higher. But since I haven't gotten that one done, I got an easier one done for now. So let's go see that one. All right, everyone. So here is the project I was getting done before I broke my arm. And as far as I got then, this is a 3-piece pole I had the bottom piece sticking out of the ground, and that's how it sat until today. But I really want to get this done because I want to get the bird cams out, and so I can bring you guys bird videos, whether they be in shorts or long form video. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put more time into my birding. I even thought about starting a Facebook page for maybe like Wisconsin backyard birding, something like that, and just putting some videos on there. So, and that's Facebook, not YouTube. So I finished it today. Now, as I said, this is a 3-piece pole, and I just put one of my other baffles on here. This is a good baffle. I've had these for years. I used to buy these bird feeding pole stations all the time when I first got into bird feeding, and I had these all over the yard. So when pieces break and whatever happens, I just throw them in the shed. So I looked in the shed a couple weeks ago and I saw one that I could put together, and so I put it together. I finished it today. I got the baffle on, and I got 4. Basically these are close to the 4 I had on the 4x4 one over there. So I have a mealworm cake feeder, I have peanut suet here, and I don't know if you can see very well, but I took a branch and just kind of slid it through so the small birds can perch on there. Otherwise the woodpeckers can actually just claw onto it. And then I got a suet for the woodpeckers, and they can grab onto that. And then up there is just a basket with peanuts in it. So yeah, that's what I did today. Now I'm going to give it a day for the birds to see it and get used to it. And the reason I put it here, it's kind of between the one I have by the kitchen window and this one over here. And the birds come from the trees all on this side and this side. So that's why I put it here. But I'm pretty excited about it. Now the only thing is our ground is really hard right now. So I wasn't able to get it in all the way to the ground. So hopefully it doesn't look like we're going to get any strong winds anytime soon. So hopefully it stays up. So I think tomorrow I'm going to come out and put a bird cam on it. But right now I'm just going to go sit at the garage and see if any birds will come to it. So I'm going to give them a chance to get used to it. Now I was going to put a bird cam up by the feeder by the kitchen window, but I kept missing stuff. First I had the wrong cord for my power pack, and then I got a different one, then I hooked it all up, and then when I pushed record I had no SD card in there. So I was really unprepared, and to me that gave me the message of it wasn't meant to be today. So I ended up not putting it out, but I will definitely put one out tomorrow and start doing some bird cam videos again. I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, yesterday, now when I broke my arm, there was a period of time where I couldn't put bird food out. I was out to begin with. Well, I wasn't out because a lot of this stuff I had since midsummer, but I was waiting for the good bird feeding station to put it out, but now I got it out. A blue jay is squawking, probably waiting for me to leave so he can come and get some food. But I totally forgot what I was saying. That's me. But yeah, oh yeah, I was out of sunflower seeds to give the birds, so I didn't have any birds for like a week, and I really missed it. It made me sad not to see my birds. And then when we got our YouTube money, I ordered some sunflower seeds and peanuts, and I put it out there. And yesterday I got like a boatload of birds yesterday. 2 different types of woodpeckers, 2 different types of nuthatches, cardinals, blue jays, chickadees. It was just awesome. So I'm hoping we have days like that to come. So, all right. So there it is. There's my new bird feeding station. And as fall colors come in, I'm hoping if I put the camera on this side facing that way, as the fall colors come in the background, I hope that gives it a nice looking background. That's, I always kind of have a point to how I put that camera just for background purposes. So, all right. So that is it. I'm going to go sit down and just relax and see if any birds come. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to give you a heads up showing you I'm getting back to it slowly but surely. And I hope you enjoyed this little video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch it. I appreciate all of you and the support you give my channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.